Know the vibes, you know the plays. Meet the plugs, immediate past. I go by the name of Young Nisa, of course. When you see me upload another video or you see another person sitting on the opposite side of this camera, you know we about to have a good conversation, man. I got a dope artist by way of Shreveport, Louisiana. Okay, goes by the name of BossMane Peanut. What's popping? How you feeling?
All right, how you feeling?
I'm great. I'm great. Glad to have you. You know what I'm saying? Let's do this. I always got to get this out the way. Tell everybody where you from.
I'm from Shreveport, Louisiana. That Ratchet.
You
You
in
know
a
how we
Ratchet
ride.
City. What neighborhood?
I'm from Hooterville. If you ever heard of that.
I have, yes, sir. That's what's up. So tell me this: how is it for you? I mean, I'm familiar with Shreveport, but for somebody that's watching right now, tell them what it's like growing up Shreveport, Louisiana.
It's rough, but you know, it's what you make it. But
Yep.
it's it's all about how your perspective on things. So it can make you or break you. So
That's big facts. I learned a lot about getting it out the mud in Shreveport. That's one thing I tell people. Whether they believe it or not, Shreveport do have a go getter mentality. You gotta, you know what I'm saying, wake up and get to your bag every day, figure out a way. So that's
it's
something I love about Shreveport. When I listen to, because you've been doing music for a while. When I listen to your music, I do hear Shreveport in it. So tell me, is that something that you want people to hear when in your music? Is like this is representative of where I'm from?
most definitely,
Hmm.
most definitely, most definitely.
So when you
Because
because you got the song with Papa, right?
oh,
So
yeah,
like when you get in the studio, what was the idea? Like, okay, we both, he's a Shreveport legend. You know what I'm saying? You doing your thing in Shreveport. What was that like?
oh man, Papa he a legend. So it's anything I do with him inspiring.
Fire, fire.
So it just make you know like you gotta bring it when you dealing with him. You better know what you're doing
Yeah, that's
because he
fact.
know what he doing.
That's facts. So let's do this. Tell me how you started because of course we're gonna talk about live and die in LA. But how did you really just get serious about, what I'm saying, recording, doing your music?
Well, me music. I'm a big critic on music. So I've been doing music all my life.
Hmm.
So it's like I listen to great artists, and I just feel like I know what a great sound is in my
Yeah.
opinion. So I feel like I ain't ready until I think I'm ready. So for a long time, I never thought I was ready. So
Okay.
I can kind of hear my music growing a little bit, so it make me feel a little better.
That's what I love to hear because you do have to find your sound, find get your vocals right to sit in the pocket. So I
Right.
could totally understand that. Hey, when I dropped like some of the promo flyers that I had for you, right? A lot of my homies that rap was like so turned up that they were
Yeah.
doing this thing now. So
Oh,
so how does
man.
that feel? Because I we have a lot of mutual friends. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I'm like, you got a lot of support. Not, you know what I'm saying? Not only from like legends like Papa, but it's some dope people I know that's rocking
Oh,
with you. So how do that make you feel finally stepping out and doing your thing?
uh, I'm kind of I don't know. I had a butterflies about it, but it made me feel better. Made me feel like okay, I might got a little hope for myself. I feel,
Now you got something going. I know that
yeah.
much. So you talked about some of your influences and things like that. What's some of the artists growing up that you listened to that like inspired you to do this thing?
Oh man. Tupac. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, okay.
Artists like Soldier Slim. Kevin Gates.
Yep.
Like like the people I feel like and like DMX.
Oh yeah.
It's a lot of man. I got a long list of rappers. Eminem. Oh my goodness. Like,
I
I can go on and on. Like, but but like locally, that stuff it inspired me too. Like Papa, just to see, like the growth. You know what I'm saying? Like all that, it really inspired me. Like
that's
seriously.
So what's something that you want when people, listen to your music and look at your catalog, you know what I'm saying? What do you want people to say about Boss Man, when it's all said and done?
Um, I just want to see, like, I just want to see, like, like the generation, like early on, just trying to show them that they can be their own bosses, like early on, before we even get to the 20s, the late 20s. That's just the only thing, just to see people really be great and really just own their own stuff and make their own,
I love
brand in their own name.
I love it. When I was listening to Live and Die in LA, because I listened to it a lot actually when I first got it to do the graphics for the cover. And so I just kept playing and playing. I'm listening, and I'm like, I'm gonna tell you, it made me feel exactly like the song, from the Bay to LA. Like I really felt like, damn. So do you
Uh,
in Shreveport, a lot of people have family in Cali. So do you also have, people in Cali as well?
yeah, friends.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. Because I know
friends.
a lot of folk I know, they be back and forth from, you know what I'm saying? And it felt like, I should say, like home. You know what I'm saying? It felt like that vibe.
Yeah, cause I get that vibe when I go to. So that's kind of like, I guess that's where they came from.
That's
That
fire.
vibe.
That's fire. So do you have anything else coming soon that we gonna be able to put our ears on?
Yeah, I'm working on another single right now. Still at it.
We'll add it. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I'm excited about
So,
that. I'm excited about everything you got going on.
uh,
And then
yeah.
definitely this record that we gonna let the people hear soon. You got the video on the way?
We working on it. We working on it. I don't know exactly how this gonna work, but it's gonna work. So
Hey,
we working on it, and we gonna do it.
I
We
love
gonna do it.
it. Anything you wanna any advice you would give to anybody listening right now? You know what I'm saying? I like to ask. It don't matter what dream or goal you got, what advice would you give somebody trying to do their own thing, follow their dream?
Just don't give up, man. And you gotta believe in yourself, and you gotta be willing to put it on the line.
I love that.
That's all I can say. And just like always be willing to grow with your crowd. Growth is like the biggest thing with music,
I love that. I love
in
that.
my opinion.
Do you feel like where you're at right now, especially with with your creativity and your art, do you feel like you're on the right path? I mean, do you get that vibe? Because sometimes it could be tough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. I have my days with it, but I kind of try to inspire myself. So I would push myself rather, try to push myself. So yeah, I can. I hope I am. I hope I am.
I think
I'm
so.
gonna keep working. I'm gonna keep
I gotta
working.
give you a round of applause because you definitely doing your thing. That's what I'm gonna say.
I appreciate it. Appreciate it.
So tell everybody where they can find you, social media, all that good stuff, where they can lock in with BossMane Peanut.
You can find BossMane Peanut at Peanut Peanutt_BossMane. Facebook Peanut Morris.
Hey man, I appreciate you stopping by. You gotta come back with the new record you cooking up too. Don't leave me out
I'm,
there.
okay, I will be back. I will be back.
I appreciate it. You want to do any shout outs?
Yeah, shout out to everybody in Louisiana, Shreveport, doing their thing. Everybody.
Love it. I love it, man. BossMane Peanut. Go
And
ahead
it,
and introduce your song. Let's put them on the wave.
man, this BossMane Peanut, man, living down in LA, man. It's up with us.
Meet the plug. Shout out to Big Poppa. Shout out to the whole Ratchet City. BossMane, I appreciate you. We're gonna go to your record right now. Let's meet the plug.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
You already know
yeah.
how we coming, nigga. Yeah. Going dumb in them slums, nigga. Started from
Touchdown,
crumbs, nigga.
touchdown.
I did, nigga. Now it's one phone call and it come, nigga. I told my daughter we gon' bottom, make the call, I got the work on the way. You know them streets, they motivate my little I stay. We get that bag in that ranch, get the gas out the bay. Two different cities, but we still living down